The hidden science of female arousal, 5 stages most men never understand. Here's a truth that will completely shift how you think about attraction. 85% of women don't feel genuine arousal until one specific condition is met first. And no, it's not about looks, money, or confidence. Most men get this wrong because they assume female attraction works the same way theirs does. That's why some dates feel magical, while others fizzle out even when the woman seems interested. I used to wonder the same thing. Why would one night feel electric, full of sparks, while another night with someone just as attractive felt flat? The answer finally made sense when I dug into psychology, neuroscience, and evolutionary research. And what I discovered changed everything. Today, I'm going to break down the 5 stages of genuine female arousal. This is not about pick-up tricks or locker room talk. This is about science-backed psychology that can transform how you connect with women on a real, lasting level. Stage 1. Emotional safety, the foundation of desire. Here's the part most men never realize. Female arousal starts in the mind, not the body. Before any woman allows herself to feel attraction, her subconscious runs a quiet but powerful test. Am I safe with this person? This isn't just about physical safety, though that matters too. It's about emotional and psychological safety. It's about whether she feels she can be vulnerable without being judged, pressured, or dismissed. Think about it from an evolutionary perspective. For thousands of years, women who chose unsafe partners faced severe consequences. Those instincts are still wired into their psychology today. And here's the kicker, she's always testing you, often without even realizing it. How do you respond when she says no to something small? Do you pressure, manipulate, or get annoyed? Or do you respect her boundary without making it an issue? I learned this lesson the hard way. A few years ago, I dated a woman I had amazing chemistry with. Conversations flowed, we laughed constantly, but every time intimacy deepened, she pulled away. I couldn't figure it out. Until one night she said, "You interrupt me constantly. You dismiss my opinions, even about little things like movies or dinner. How can I feel safe being vulnerable with you when you don't even respect my thoughts about the small stuff?" That was a wake-up call. I was trying to build intimacy without laying the foundation. And emotional safety is the foundation. Without it, nothing else works. Stage 2. Mental stimulation, sparking her mind. Once she feels safe, the next stage is engaging her mind. Research shows women's arousal patterns are far more complex than men's. While men often experience arousal as a direct physical response, women's desire is deeply tied to psychology. Mental stimulation doesn't mean you have to be a genius or debate philosophy all night. It's about sparking curiosity, laughter, and excitement. It's about making her feel intellectually and emotionally alive. I'll never forget dating a brilliant woman who worked in marketing. On our first few dates, I tried to impress her with stories about my work and achievements. She smiled politely, but the energy was flat. One night, I switched gears and asked her about her projects, what challenges she was tackling, what excited her about her field. Suddenly, she lit up. She became passionate, animated, unstoppable. That's when I realized, mental stimulation isn't about showing how smart you are, it's about showing that you value how smart she is. Playful banter, clever humor, empathy, reading between the lines, all of these keep her engaged and create a spark that sets the stage for deeper attraction. Stage 3. Anticipation, the art of tension. Here's where most men crash and burn. They rush. They think attraction is about moving as fast as possible toward physical intimacy. But for most women, desire isn't about speed, it's about tension. Think about your favorite movie. The climax feels powerful because of the build-up. Without suspense, there's no payoff. Female arousal works the same way. I once dated a woman who put it bluntly, "Slow down. You're rushing to something I'm not ready for, and ironically, that makes me want it less. Let me want it first." Those words stuck with me, let me want it first. Anticipation is built through subtle touches, lingering eye contact, playful teasing, and space between moments. Sitting close without immediately touching. A hand brushing hers when you pass something. Compliments that hint at attraction without being crude. These create what psychologists call arousal tension, the delicious discomfort of wanting something that's just out of reach. And that tension is not a barrier, it's fuel for desire. Stage 4. Emotional connection, the heart of desire. Here's the most misunderstood part of female sexuality. For many women, sex isn't just physical, it's emotional. Physical attraction might catch her attention, but emotional connection transforms interest into genuine desire. This is built through vulnerability. Not just hers, but yours too. When you share something real, your fears, struggles, dreams, and create space for her to do the same, the bond deepens. Suddenly, every touch and glance carries more weight. I remember hiding behind a cool facade in a past relationship, only showing strength and success. The chemistry felt shallow. One night, I opened up about a career setback that shook my confidence. Instead of judging, she responded with empathy and shared her own fears. That moment changed everything. Our emotional intimacy deepened, and so did our physical chemistry. When a woman feels seen, understood, and emotionally connected, desire skyrockets. Stage 5. Physical attraction, the catalyst. Finally, physical attraction becomes the spark that ignites everything else. But here's the secret, it's most powerful at the end, not the beginning. At this stage, her desire isn't just about your looks, it's about your presence, confidence, and the energy between you. A touch feels different when there's trust behind it. Eye contact feels electric when intimacy has been built. Even being near her feels charged with meaning. And because every woman is unique, responsiveness matters more than routines. Pay attention to her reactions. Adapt. Connection, not performance, is what creates unforgettable chemistry. As one woman told me, there are plenty of attractive men, but very few make me feel safe, understood, excited, and desired all at once. Those men are irresistible. The big picture. So here it is, the 5 stages of female arousal. Emotional safety, mental stimulation, anticipation, emotional connection, physical attraction. Most men rush to stage 5, then wonder why it doesn't work. But female arousal isn't a switch, it's a process. Research shows that 85% of women need multiple emotional and psychological conditions before genuine arousal begins. This isn't about women being complicated. It's simply how female sexuality works. And when you understand it, you stop relying on tricks, you build real connection. And that's what makes you not just attractive, but unforgettable.